When we last saw Elijah, God had helped him defeat the 450 prophets of Baal. The king wanted to kill him, but Elijah was strong with the courage of God and instead defeated the king's prophets of the false god Baal. When the king's evil queen Jezebel heard all the things that Elijah had done, she was very angry. She worshipped Baal, and she entertained those prophets in her palace. She sent a messenger to Elijah and said, "May the gods kill me if I don't kill you, like those dead prophets, by tomorrow." Elijah was terrified by this angry little mean queen, so he fled into the wilderness. After running away for 2 days, he stopped and slept under a tree and asked God to just take his life. He won the battle against the 450 prophets, but now he was a fugitive from King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. He was pretty depressed. While he was sleeping, an angel brought him food and told him to get up and eat. The angel came back again and told him to eat again because the journey he was going on would be too great for his body without God's help. He felt great after he ate, and he headed out on a long journey. The miraculous food from God gave him energy to travel for 40 days and 40 nights. After 40 days and 40 nights, Elijah found a cave and decided to stay there. While he was there, God asked him what he was doing. Elijah said,
"I've been very zealous for you, God, even while Israel doesn't listen and throws down your altars and kills your prophets. Now I am the only one left, and they are seeking to kill me."
So God told Elijah to go stand on the mountain before him. God passed by, and then a great wind came that was tearing things off the mountain, but God was not in the wind. And then a great big earthquake shook the mountain, but God was not in the earthquake. And then there was a fire, but God was not in the fire. Then all was calm, and Elijah heard the sound of a whisper. God asked him what he was doing at the mountain. Again, he said he had been zealous for God, and now he was the only one left to stand for God. But God said, "No, you're not alone. I will leave 7,000 people in Israel who have not bowed their knees to the false god Baal." He sent Elijah to appoint new kings over Syria and Israel, and to appoint a new prophet in his place, Elisha. He met Elisha in a field with his oxen. Elisha willingly accepted God's call. He said goodbye to his family and followed Elijah, who was never really alone like he had thought. Elijah knew that courage is standing up for something you know is right, even when you are afraid. King Ahab wanted to kill Elijah, but God spoke to him, and he knew that he could stand up to the king and his bad prophets. But even after all that courage, the angry threat of a mean queen made him feel so alone, he got scared and ran away. Courage can't depend on our circumstances. Before Elijah stood up to the prophets, God was talking to him. When Jezebel threatened to kill him, he hadn't heard from God in a couple days, but he needed to know that truth is truth, and God is God, and God is always there with him. Sometimes things may be going great, and we can look at our lives and know God is with us. Other times, we may feel alone, like Elijah did. But we can't live our lives based on feelings. We have to know the truth God gives us in the Bible so we can have courage in all situations, even when our feelings keep telling us that we are alone and there is no hope.